qualifiers, registration, eliminations, and the grand finals. During the practice matches, guilds can freely participate and familiarize themselves with the tournament format. Victories and defeats during this phase will not affect rankings. During the qualifiers, guild ranking points will be reset based on each guild's total power. A new guild ranking league board will be introduced. Match outcomes will affect the rankings. At the end of the qualifiers, the top 64 guilds on the league board will qualify to register for the tournament. In registration phase, the top 64 guilds from qualifiers may register for either Tier A or Tier B league. Both leagues are limited to 32 guilds. The top 2 ranked guilds from the qualifiers will automatically register for the Tier A league. Once 32 guilds have registered for Tier A, registration for the Tier B league will open. After registration closes, an announcement phase begins. The final list of guilds participating in both Tier A and Tier B leagues will be locked. Only members listed in the official guild roster at this time will be eligible to participate in the eliminations. Eliminations. Guilds will be seeded and ranked 1 to 32 within their respective leagues based on their points obtained in qualifiers. From top 32 to top 8, the tournament will follow a single elimination format, with matchups as follows: 1 versus 32, 2 versus 31, 3 versus 30, and so on. The top 4 guilds from each league will advance to the grand finals. In the grand finals, BO3 single elimination is used. Both Tier A and Tier B league will each crown their own champion guild. The Loki Cup brings with it all new rewards. Guilds from both leagues will receive exclusive tournament titles, portrait frames, and a prestigious Champion Medal of Honor. Tier A guilds will also receive an exclusive mount as an additional prize. Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup. A legend rises at the break of dawn. Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup, a brand new tournament centered around intense core gameplay of Big Grid Revenge. 2 guilds will clash in each match, earning points by controlling homes, defeating monsters, vanquishing enemies, and completing various objectives. The guild with the highest score in the end of the match claims victory. The Loki Cup is divided into Tier A League and Tier B League, each crowning its own champion guild. The tournament features 3 distinct battlegrounds: Vigrid Field, Ruinscape, and Phalanx. Each map offers unique challenges and contributes to your guild's total points and guild merits. Guild points acquisition. Vigrid Field is the main field. Earn a large amount of guild points by completing key objectives. Ruinscape is the battlefield A. Completing objectives here grants moderate guild points and a large amount of guild merits. Vigrid Field and Ruinscape scoring events: defeating Fallen Valkyrie, Horn Possession, defeating Element Lord, defeating Fenrir, defeating Undead Spirit, eliminating enemy guild members. Heimdall Messenger. At the start of each match, a Fallen Valkyrie spawns at the center of the map. Defeating her guarantees a horn drop. The adventurer who obtains the horn transforms into Heimdall Messenger and gains exclusive skills: Group Summon, Divine Teleport, and Sanctuary Shield. However, after 60 seconds, the horn holder will be afflicted by Divine Backlash, gradually losing HP. Only by activating the Jello Altar can this curse be temporarily resisted. Note: Jello Altar will become disabled over time, adding urgency to strategic use. Defeat Element Lords: Water, Wind, Earth, Fire that will appear on the map. Defeating one grants your team a 1-minute group buff. Undead Spirit. Defeating an Undead Spirit grants a large amount of points. Fenrir. Defeating Fenrir allows you to transform into Fenrir Avatar. A Fenrir Avatar can instantly slay the Heimdall Messenger, making it the key to help your guild secure victory. Phalanx is Sub-Battlefield B, where the core gameplay is to collect fruits of Yggdrasil. Submitting fruits of Yggdrasil grants your guild a small amount of guild points and guild merits. Collect fruits of Yggdrasil. Defeating Nidhogg and its offspring. Gathering resources. Defeating enemy guild members. Victory conditions for a single match. At the end of the battle, guilds are ranked by points, horn final possession, current guild power, When the match concludes, the guild that holds the horn will be granted bonus points. The guild with the highest performance across these metrics will emerge victorious. Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup. A legend rises at the break of dawn.
Have you seen anything like this before? Volker sings, hear her sweet voice soar. Golden meat flowing in Valhalla's glow, where the northern lights in splendor show. Have you seen anything like this before? Silver swords gleam in the light of dawn. Thunder roars, dance unfolds, where immortal hearts belong. Sing the ode to the battle's fight, to heroes fight alone. Raise your voice from Asgard to the world. Our saga will be told. Our saga will be told. Underneath the moon's enchanting sights, Arden's eye guide us through the night. Never be afraid of fire or thin ice. Warriors fight with great might.
Warriors, let this day be etched in the pedestal of history. Let's forge our fate through courage and determination at the edge of abyss. For faith, for honor, for those who came before us. This is not just a battle. It is our saga.
Sing the ode to the battle's fight, to heroes fight alone. Raise your voice from Asgard to the world. Our saga will be told. Our saga will be told. Toast to stars that brightly gleam. Valhalla's echoes fill the dream. There's no room for doubt or fear. Toast to stars that brightly gleam. Valhalla's echoes fill the dream. There's no room for doubt or fear. Sing the ode to the battle's fight, to heroes fight alone. Raise your voice from Asgard to the world. Our saga will be told. Our saga will be told. Ode to the battle's fight, to heroes fight alone. Raise your voice from Asgard to the world. Our saga will be told. Our saga will be told. Our saga will be told. Our saga will be
I'm feeling alive again. My vessel's dilate. All the enemies start to pray, start to escape. No one can take away our power and our faith. escape. This thrill won't fade away. See us step in the spot, shining like VVS bronze. Another one bites the dust, making my adrenaline rush. My crown will never rot, 'cause I'll ignite the flames of new life. The glory is always by your side. Our faith will never collide. Through the dark night, there's always a light, always a sign, showing that we will win this fight.
When you feel like everything's dead and in, so hard to stand, the whole world's like a prank. Keep taking an L, everything's in vain. You feel so powerless with your bare hands. Speak it out even when your voice shaking, 'cause we'll make it. Our steps be groundbreaking. We'll be the blockbuster of the season for the sake of freedom. Keep dreaming, compete for the dream till they retreat. Put on some speed till you hit the beat. Keep moving forward even when your heart's bleeding. Y'all know when we're ready, glass ceiling. Believe it, hang on for victory. Write a new chapter of history. Don't let anyone define your limit. Sometimes the loss has a lot of meaning in it. Know I'm a loaded gun with a lot of ammo. Fragile like a bomb, don't crush my ego. Span the scope, I'm ready for war. 'Cause fantasy doesn't excite me anymore.
'Cause I'll ignite the flames of new life. The glory is always by your side. Our faith will never collide. Through the dark night, there's always a light, always a sign, showing that we will win this fight. Win this fight. To collapse, to fall, to break, but always come back stronger.
I'm feeling alive again, my lungs and pupils dilate.
Kneel down to fate, to be the one who conquers.
No one can take away our power and our faith.
'Cause I'll
Compete for the dreams till they retreat. Put on some speed till you hit the peak. Keep moving forward even when your heart's bleeding. You'll know when we're in the glass ceiling. Believe it, hang on for victory. Write a new chapter of history. Don't let anyone find your limit. Sometimes the loss has a lot of meaning. It has a loaded gun with a lot of ammo. Fragile like a bomb, don't crush my ego. Man, it's gone, I'm ready for war. 'Cause fantasy doesn't excite me anymore. When we raise our voices together, filling the void. Trust your gut and bear the fall. Show 'em who's the GOAT.
Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup, a brand new tournament centered around intense core gameplay of Victory Revenge. Two guilds will clash in each match, earning points by controlling homes, defeating monsters, vanquishing enemies, and completing various objectives. The guild with the highest score in the end of the match claims victory. The Loki Cup is divided into Tier A League and Tier B League, each crowning its own champion guild. The event has 5 phases: practice matches, qualifiers, registration, eliminations, and the grand finals. During the practice matches, guilds can freely participate and familiarize themselves with the tournament format. Victories and defeats during this phase will not affect rankings. During the qualifiers, guild ranking points will be reset based on each guild's total power. A new guild ranking league board will be introduced. Match outcomes will affect the rankings. At the end of the qualifiers, the top 64 guilds on the league board will qualify to register for the tournament. In registration phase, the top 64 guilds from qualifiers may register for either Tier A or Tier B league. Both leagues are limited to 32 guilds. The top 2 ranked guilds from the qualifiers will automatically register for the Tier A league. Once 32 guilds have registered for Tier A, registration for the Tier B league will open. After registration closes, an announcement phase begins. The final list of guilds participating in both Tier A and Tier B leagues will be locked. Only members listed in the official guild roster at this time will be eligible to participate in the eliminations. Eliminations. Guilds will be seeded and ranked 1 to 32 within their respective leagues based on their points obtained in qualifiers. From top 32 to top 8, the tournament will follow a single elimination format, with matchups as follows: 1 versus 32, 2 versus 31, 3 versus 30, and so on. The top 4 guilds from each league will advance to the grand finals. In the grand finals, BO3 single elimination is used. Both Tier A and Tier B league will each crown their own champion guild. The Loki Cup brings with it all new rewards. Guilds from both leagues will receive exclusive tournament titles, portrait frames, and a prestigious Champion Medal of Honor. Tier A guilds will also receive an exclusive mount as an additional prize. Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup. A legend rises at the break of dawn. Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup, a brand new tournament centered around intense core gameplay of big grid revenge. 2 guilds will clash in each match, earning points by controlling homes, defeating monsters, vanquishing enemies, and completing various objectives. The guild with the highest score in the end of the match claims victory. The Loki Cup is divided into Tier A League and Tier B League, each crowning its own champion guild. The tournament features 3 distinct battlegrounds: Vigrid Field, Ruinscape, and Phalanx. Each map offers unique challenges and contributes to your guild's total points and guild merits. Guild points acquisition. Vigrid Field is the main field. Earn a large amount of guild points by completing key objectives. Ruinscape is the battlefield A. Completing objectives here grants moderate guild points and a large amount of guild merits. Vigrid Field and Ruinscape scoring events. Defeating Fallen Valkyrie, Horn Possession, defeating Element Lord, defeating Fenrir, defeating Undead Spirit, eliminating enemy guild members. Heimdall Messenger. At the start of each match, a Fallen Valkyrie spawns at the center of the map. Defeating her guarantees a horn drop. The adventurer who obtains the horn transforms into Heimdall Messenger and gains exclusive skills: Group Summon, Divine Teleport, and Sanctuary Shield. However, after 60 seconds, the horn holder will be afflicted by Divine Backlash, gradually losing HP. Only by activating the Jello Altar can this curse be temporarily resisted. Note: Jello Altar will become disabled over time, adding urgency to strategic use. Defeat Element Lords. Water, wind, earth, fire that will appear on the map. Defeating one grants your team a 1-minute group buff. Undead Spirit. Defeating an undead spirit grants a large amount of points. Fenrir. Defeating Fenrir allows you to transform into Fenrir Avatar. A Fenrir Avatar can instantly slay the Heimdall Messenger, making it the key to help your guild secure victory. Phalanx is sub-battlefield B, where the core gameplay is to collect fruits of Yggdrasil. Submitting fruits of Yggdrasil grants your guild a small amount of guild points and guild merits. Collect fruits of Yggdrasil. Defeating Nidhogg and its offspring. Gathering resources. Defeating enemy guild members. Victory conditions for a single match. At the end of the battle, guilds are ranked by points, horn final possession, current guild power. When the match concludes, the guild that holds the horn will be granted bonus points. The guild with the highest performance across these metrics will emerge victorious. Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup. A legend rises at the break of dawn.
Welcome everyone to the first semi-final of the Loki Cup. This is an amazing tournament that we are having here, and I'm glad to announce that we already have our top 4 teams in the whole server. Well, I'm your caster for tonight. I'm Sagara, but before I start, I want to say a special thanks for the Gravity and especially for 1-1 because they are our main sponsor for tonight. 1-1 is an amazing world gaming platform. They actually the number one gaming platform for top up. So if you do not know these guys, just check their website because we are gonna show you in a few seconds. And here is the website for this amazing top up. They are the main sponsor for our tournament, and without them this would be able to happen. So check the website, check the price, because I'm sure that everyone here is going to like it. And well, let's talk about this game. So today is about Eternity against Caps. One guild from Pantera 5, another guild from Pantera 1. Well, Eternity is by far the favorite to win this, but Caps is a very strong and especially a very organized guild. We already saw them, what they are capable, and on the first Odin Cup, they were playing as Avalon and they were able to get top 4 placement as well, just based on the strategy. So they have some pretty good shot calling in there. And not only that, but they also have some strong players as well. So it's going to be a really good match, even though Eternity has a stronger roster. We're gonna see the power very soon. I mean, the difference in power. But before we continue, this is the first gift code for tonight, so don't forget to redeem this one. Just go inside your game, go on top right of your screen, click on rewards, scroll down, go for redeem, and type the gift code. Okay, cheers for Lock Up top form. This is just the first gift code. Okay, don't forget to redeem this one. And for those that are just joining us, welcome. It's very important to say that all the casters got a special code. I already asked for some players to share on the YouTube. Also ask them to share on the Discord as well. So don't forget to redeem every single caster code as well. So like I said, this is just the first gift code, guys, and there are plenty more to come. Okay, so well, I'm really excited because Loki Cup is by far my favorite. The Vigrid Arena is my favorite GVG in the game, and I'm looking forward to see the strategy or what the guilds are going to plan for tonight. Not only for tonight, but the rest of the tournament. And I'm really looking forward for the grand final as well because, well, we want to see a good match. And even though I like the Guild League, I would say the Vigrid is amazing because is the only tournament mode, is only the GVG mode that the secondary field actually matters, and they matters a lot. If you compare with the secondary field of the Guild League, which is going to give you some bonus, is going to give you some boost, some stats for the map 1, but if your guild is strong enough, you can even give up the secondary and just play for the primary field. But for this one, if you give up the secondary, you just going to lose. So it's very important that you actually create a strategy based on main field, but also the secondary field. And for those that are not familiar with the rules and everything, we're gonna show you every single rule, how this is going to work. So don't worry, okay? We have a video prepared especially for you. But continue, guys. The secondary field here is going to give you a lot of points. If I remember correct, it's going to give you half of the points of the main field. So unless you are extremely strong on the main field, if you don't have at least a few players on the secondary, you will lose, guys. We even have an example of the secondary field being very impactful. We had a match on Tier B, which Moriarty won, and they lost the main field, but the secondary field was demolished the enemy team. So just because of the secondary field, they were able to win quite comfortable. So this is very important, okay? So if you are planning to play this not only for this season but for the next one, you have to get ready. So guys, we're gonna have the rules now. Get ready because this is very important and going to answer a lot of your questions.
Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup, a brand new tournament centered around intense core gameplay of victory revenge. Two guilds will clash in each match, earning points by controlling homes, defeating monsters, vanquishing enemies, and completing various objectives. The guild with the highest score in the end of the match claims victory. The Loki Cup is divided into Tier A League and Tier B League, each crowning its own champion guild. The event has 5 phases: practice matches, qualifiers, registration, eliminations, and the grand finals. During the practice matches, guilds can freely participate and familiarize themselves with the tournament format. Victories and defeats during this phase will not affect rankings. During the qualifiers, guild ranking points will be reset based on each guild's total power. A new guild ranking league board will be introduced. Match outcomes will affect the rankings. At the end of the qualifiers, the top 64 guilds on the league board will qualify to register for the tournament. In registration phase, the top 64 guilds from qualifiers may register for either Tier A or Tier B league. Both leagues are limited to 32 guilds. The top 2 ranked guilds from the qualifiers will automatically register for the Tier A league. Once 32 guilds have registered for Tier A, registration for the Tier B league will open. After registration closes, an announcement phase begins. The final list of guilds participating in both Tier A and Tier B leagues will be locked. Only members listed in the official guild roster at this time will be eligible to participate in the eliminations. Eliminations. Guilds will be seeded and ranked 1 to 32 within their respective leagues based on their points obtained in qualifiers. From top 32 to top 8, the tournament will follow a single elimination format, with matchups as follows: 1 versus 32, 2 versus 31, 3 versus 30, and so on. The top 4 guilds from each league will advance to the grand finals. In the grand finals, BO3 single elimination is used. Both Tier A and Tier B league will each crown their own champion guild. The Loki Cup brings with it all new rewards. Guilds from both leagues will receive exclusive tournament titles, portrait frames, and a prestigious Champion Medal of Honor. Tier A guilds will also receive an exclusive mount as an additional prize. Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup. A legend rises at the break of dawn.
And we are back. So we just saw the rules and how the format of the tournament works. And you could see this is completely different, not only because of the size of the tournament, which we had over 500 guilds in the beginning, and now we are down to 4, but also because we have some amazing and exclusive rewards, which we will be showing to you very, very soon. Okay? And we also we were highlighting a lot of things about the format. And one thing that you need to know, guys, this kind of GVG has a lot of things for you to do. So it's not only about PvP, but you need to actually fight for monsters, you need to fight for objectives. And the main objective in the map, as we already showed to you, is the Valk. So for the team that is aiming to win, you need to play for the Valk. Of course, there are other ways for you to actually win, but the most secure for you, the secure way for you to win is to play for the Valk, because the Valk is the main source of the points. You're gonna get a lot of points by a few seconds. Each 5 seconds, you're gonna get a lot of points just by holding the Valk, just by staying as Valk. So it's very important for you to get the Valk, and just send a team to protect her, because it's pretty hard for you to actually stay with the Valk the whole game, because you're gonna start to lose some HP, and if the enemy team can predict your path, and it's going to be really, really hard for you to get to the tower to renew your energy. So, I mean, there are a lot of things that you need to pay attention, a lot of things that you need to understand, and this is why this is my favorite GVG, this is why my favorite format as well. About format, I really like the way that they did this time, because we are able to keep fighting and practicing throughout a lot of maps. So we are able to test a lot of different strategy. We could send some good players to map 1, good players to map 2, and even some players to map 3, so we could actually discover the best way for you to win the match. But before we continue, these are the rewards for tonight, guys. So you can see the Tier A Champion Guild is going to get this incredible mount. I mean, this is probably the most beautiful mount in the whole game. We also going to have some frames, some Nyan Berries, some very good items, and I want to mention we're gonna have this amazing gold medal, and the Tier B is also going to get this one. And here are the top 4 builds. We have Eternity, Caps, Boba Cat, Legion, and you can see the emblems from that. You can see the duck from Eternity, you can see the amazing cat drinking the boba from Boba Cat, and also a magic cat from Legion. The only guild that does not have an emblem here is Caps. That they are using the standard a crown from the game, which is a sad thing because I was looking forward to see their custom emblem, but it's okay. I'm really happy to see the Magic Cat from Legion because they are known for their magic classes. They have some pretty strong magic players. And here are the top 5 players from Eternity. You can see the top 1 player, the strongest player in the guild store, just followed by Mukamito, Lushirom, Adonis, and OBS. One thing that is very important to mention here is the class from Lushirom. You can see he's a super novice, which is kind of new because usually players from this level only play assassins or warlock. But Lushirom is here to show that he's different, and he's going to show why he's that strong. And on the side of Caps, we also have 2 assassins and, like I mentioned, 3 warlocks because this is the meta class. And we also have another Mukamito for Frontera 1. So Mukamito is everywhere. He's playing on Frontera 1, he's playing Frontera 5, he's everywhere. And these guys, like I mentioned before, they are very, very good. They have some solid players and very good strategy. So let's see how they're gonna apply this because there is a gap between powers between them guys. So there is a huge gap actually. So let's see what they prepare to us. And we are back here. Well, like we are talking about, guys, there is a gap between these 2 guilds, between Caps and Eternity. So it's a matter of what Caps can do. Are they gonna try to send their strongest player to map 2 to at least win the map 2, or they're gonna try to win the whole thing and send the best players to map 1 and play the secondary field and try to do something there? Because it's very, very hard. I mean, if they somehow get the Valk on map 1 and protect her very well, they may have a chance, but they need to get the Valk as fast as possible, because as soon as Eternity get the Valk and bring all the strongest player around the Valk, is going to be really, really hard for the guys from Caps to go in and steal the Valk back, unless Eternity makes a mistake. And guys, this is a map that is pretty hard for you to play perfectly because there are too many things for you to do in the game, and there are too many things happen at the same time. So sometimes you're just going to get unlucky, sometimes you're just going to get stuck and you won't be able to move, and you will see during the game there are some towers that has some cooldown. So if for some reason you are running for that tower and that tower enters on cooldown or just close, you're gonna see that you won't have enough time for you to run to another tower. So you may lose the Valkyrie just by not being able to renew your energy. So maybe the Caps guys will have a lot of lucky, not only skills, and they will be able to get the Valk by this way. And as soon as they get the Valk, they can just teleport, use the recall, and just gather everyone in one spot. Oh well. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what Caps is going to bring to us, because they need to surprise us. And now I'm reading the chat. I'm seeing a lot of players sending some shoutouts, and I want to say shoutouts to everyone that is on the chat, guys. I'm a big fan of all of you. I'm a big fan of the of the songs that people are asking me to sing. Maybe I want to sing later, but not tonight. Okay, not now. And I'm just checking here. Well, guys, like I mentioned before, it's very important that you actually send the codes on the chat, okay? Not only my code, but the codes from the other casters. You can open the stream from Ice Earth, you can open the stream from Kentaro, and just check the codes that they send there as well. Remember, each caster has their own exclusive code that is not being showing on stream, but the production code is the same for everyone, okay? This is a very good information. Another information that I want to say is the stream has a small delay. So sometimes you are asking some stuff or just saying some stuff, and I'm not really answering because, like I said, there is a delay. So I cannot actually read in real time and answer in real time. But I'll try to keep up with the chat as much as I can, okay? Because I think it's very, very important for you to understand why I'm just delaying my answers, okay? So just a few minutes away for the first match, you guys. Remember, this is a best of 3. So what does this mean? It means that a team needs to win 2 matches. So we're gonna play at maximum 3 matches, and the team that wins 2 is going to be the winner, and then the winner is going to go to the grand final. The grand final is going to happen on Saturday. So we still have a few days to get ready, a few days to prepare, and well, like I said, guys, I'm really looking forward because I want to see the strategy. I want to see how they're gonna play out the Valk, how they're gonna play out the map 1, the map 2, and who are the players that they're gonna send to these maps, because this can make the whole difference. And well, I'll talk about the rewards, guys, because the screen was showing very quickly. We're gonna have a physical rewards for both Tier A and both Tier B. I think this is the first time that we actually have a difference in the rewards and different kind of tiers. So we have a Tier A, which is the top guilds, the guilds that has the most members, and the Tier B, which is for guilds of mid-size, small size, but with really good rewards as well. And now, guys, we are already live on the match, guys. So this is the first semifinal, and we can see they're already going for the Draculas here. And you can see on the screen is Caps. They're starting on the top right of your screen, and they have too many players going for the Dracula. I think they should just send one party here before they actually get ready for the middle. And you can see on the minimap a lot of blue dots already gathered in the middle. In the meantime, the guys from Caps are just moving from Dracula to Dracula. They are not going for the MVP actually. So you can see they are just going for the Draculas. They already got 2 Draculas. They are going for the third one on the top left of the screen. In the meantime, you see Eternity just grabbing the Valkyrie for completely free. It looks like the guys from Caps is just giving up the mid control. They're just giving up the Valk control. Let's see how they're gonna do now. And you can see they just they are even leaving the Valk to Hallway. So you can see basically only Hallway and Thor are actually hitting the Valk in the middle. And for some reason, Thor even used the red sigil of healing, and he's healing absolutely nowhere. And now you can see the guys from Cap start to clash down from the top side. Let's see if they will be able to steal or do the last hit, because this Valk, the only thing that matters is the last hit. So let's see if they will be able, and they are not. So you can see the Thor already got the Valk, and he's using the Divine Teleport. And you can see that he's already on top of the tower, and he will renew his energy. So this is the strategy that I was saying, guys. As soon as you get the Valk, just use the teleport and use the group summon. So this is very, very important. And you can see this, his HP is already half. So what he needs to do here is just ask for a Doran to enter his party, to enter his body, so he can regain his HP a little bit. And you can see he's on the minimap, he's on the bottom left of your screen. So what he can do here is he can move to any tower that he wants, because the guys from Caps is just giving up the Valk. He's just trying to fight for the elemental in the middle, and you can see they're trying to get the, I think it's the water one, if I remember correct. The top right is the water one, and they're there. Let's see if the guys from the Eternity will be able to contest this, or if they're just going to protect the Valk, because as it stands, Eternity has a huge advantage already. You can see they have over 300k points against only 70k points from Caps. And you can see that they are not even giving Caps get the water, and they are starting to fight here, and they are starting to fight the water element as well. In the meantime, you can see they are getting the wind elemental for free on bot lane. And you can see the guys from Cap is trying to fight back. You can see a lot of Oblivion getting dropped on top of the the water elemental. And you can see, and we need to see who is going to get the last hit here. But it looks like the Attendant has the ground. The Caps guys is trying to fight back. They even use some red statue, but I don't think this is going to be enough. And you can see the guys from the Eternity is already wiping guys on the bottom side. You can see Ophelia is going run and killing people right and off and left and just start to push to the respawn. You can see the Caps is even respawning on top right, but I don't think this is going to be enough. And the Elemental is still alive, guys. And the guys, the Caps is starting to get, maybe he's going to get, yes, he was able to do the last hit. You could see the guys from Eternity just give up the position. In the meantime, Cardell just was just waiting to do the last hit, and he was able to steal the water elemental. And you can see they're starting to move to the bottom left to just get into position. But on the minimap, you can see the horn is just completely free, guys. You can see 3-4 people from the Caps here, but I don't think this is going to be enough to compete against these very strong players from Eternity. You can see Luciron here, you can see OBS. Thor only has a bit of HP. I don't know how he's getting too much damage, but for some reason he's only with 30% of HP. So what he needs to do is run to another platform because he needs to renew his energy. He also needs a Doran on top of him because otherwise he's just going to lose the Valk just because of the lack of HP, lack of energy. So this is why it's very important for you to move. And you need to understand the cooldown, guys. This is very important because as soon as you get the Valk, you have 50 seconds before your HP starts to deplete. And you can see they start to go to the other platform, and Caps is trying to defend. They are trying to predict, but they are just too slow at the moment. In the meantime, you can see the cooldowns. The elementals in the middle is going to spawn again, so we're gonna have Earth and Fire spawning very soon. In the meantime, you can see Sorv has the Valk now, because like I said, guys, as soon as you don't have HP, you're gonna lose the Valk. And as soon as he loses, Sorv was able to get back, and now he already used the pillar, the tower, and now he needs to move. And you can see the guys from Eternity is just not together, they're just spread all over the place. Even though they are actually killing a lot of players, I don't think this is going to be enough. In the meantime, you can see that Azuna got the Valk and even used the summon. So let's see if this will be enough, or yeah, it looked like it was not. So Luciron was able to last hit and kill most of them. And you can see that this is a very, very bad movement from Caps, because as soon as he got the horn, he did teleport, he just uses the group summon. And as soon as he used the group summon, we were able to see the Oblivion getting dropped. And as soon as the Oblivion getting dropped, they were quickly overpowered by the Eternity. And now you can see the horn just moving again, guys. They got another point here, but there are too many Caps, so they need to use the teleport. They need to go to the other side because they are completely surrounded by the Caps, guys. Let's see how Luciron is going to leave this spot now. It looks like he's going to go to the bottom side or to the top side. Let's see. He's still standing on the same spot. He's even killing people with the Valk. In the meantime, you see how I already got 20 kills. And you can see the guys from Eternity is still standing on the same spot. I don't know what exactly they are waiting. Maybe they are just trying to move from one tower to the other. But the problem is, one of the tower is already locked. So he needs to move to the top side, to the top or left. But I don't think he has enough time or enough energy to move here. So let's see what is the plan here. Maybe they're just going to lose here because they are not moving. Let's see. You can see that they are still holding the position. The Caps cannot get near to the Valk, and Valk is just standing there. Like nothing matters. They are just there, just holding their ground. Maybe they'll be able to use the tower before the HP is 0. And it looks like this is what they're going to do. Yes, they're going to use the tower now. Let's see what is the next movement. In the meantime, you can see the Caps guys is trying to predict the next movement. You can see they are trying to go to the top, to the bot right of your screen, guys, because they want to be ahead of the movement of the horn. So this is very, very important, guys. You need to predict where the horn is going, so you can actually stay there, go there before, just create your own precast and get ready for the enemy. In the meantime, you can see the guys from Eternity just did the care. They are just standing there. Now the horn start. Now the horn is still there. They're not even moving. I really don't know what they're doing. I'm not sure, because if they stand there, they're just going to lose the horn. Maybe they're just waiting for the last second and then use the teleport, which is very risky, but it could work, because if he does not move now, he's just going to lose by the energy. And if he lose the energy here, the Valk is just going to go to another player. So let's see what is the plan here. They're trying to keep the Valk alive by healing her. And like I said, guys, you can keep her alive by just using the Doran. You can see the Doran is already on her body. He's trying to healing her, but his HP is getting dropped really quickly. And they're trying to survive by just using the Doran here. The Doran is still keeping her alive, but the HP is too low. So it's very, very hard for them to actually survive here. So if some player just come here and use one red statue, they may be able to steal the Valk just because of their HP. So very, very dangerous strategy by Eternity here, guys, because they're relying only on Doran to keep her HP up. And this is, like I said, this is danger, because you can see the HP is already half. So if they fight a very strong guild or a guild of the same size, they will probably going to lose it very quickly, the Valk. So the best way for you to do is just move around the map, so you can avoid the strongest player to go to you, and your HP can be 100% most of the time. And now on your screen you can see the Eternity has the mid position, they have the mid control, and they're gonna go for the Garm. Garm is very, very important here, guys. Now you can see Luciano use the teleport and use the group summon. Let's see what is the next movement now. He's going to get the other tower, because like I said, he does not have too much HP. In the meantime, the guys are still fighting for the Garm in the middle, and the guy that gets the Garm is going to have a huge advantage, because the Garm can one-shot the Valk. Especially in the end, this is a very, very strong boss objective for you to go for, because he can literally one-shot the Valk. With only our attack, he will be able to get the Valk. So in the end, this can be crucial for you to win or lose. So this is why it's very important for you to actually fight for the Garm. In the meantime, you can see on the bot right of your screen, the Horror is just standing there using the same strategy. The Elemental is starting to respawn again. You can see the water already spawned. Last time was Caps, the one that got the water. Let's see if they will be able to get again. But it looks like the Eternity is already here. They're already killing all the Caps that are getting through. Well, Caps need to regroup before they go in, because even though there is only one, maybe two parties here from Eternity, they're just stronger. So they need to stack, they need to use their numbers advantage to get the Elementals. Otherwise, they're just going to get kill after kill after kill. And you can see the difference in points. Eternity is already almost 2 millions against 200k by Caps. So it's pretty hard, and you can see Moggs got the Elemental this time. In the meantime, you see Jugs North got another one, and Sushi Boy got the win. So good job by Cap to at least capitalize in one Elemental here. So again, they were able to get at least one. In the meantime, you can see the Horn is just changed because of the lack of HP. This is what I was talking about, guys. Bushiron wasn't able to survive because it was too late to move. So Lily's got the Horn. So now it's time for the guys from Caps, but for some reason she used the group summon, and she's running towards a tower that does not have the energy. So because the tower is already locked down, so she's running to the wrong path, guys. She's running to the wrong place. So she needs to move. She needs to move really quickly. Otherwise, she's just going to lose by energy the same way that the guys from Eternity. So this is what I was mentioning, guys. So well, it wasn't even time for her to do anything. She was trying to move. Ophelia was able to last hit her, and he already got the Horn, and the first thing that he did was using the teleport. So great move by Ophelia, great move by Eternity. And now you can see on bot left of your screen, the Horn is already in position to get the tower. So all he needs to do now is just regroup. He can stay there for a few seconds, get the tower, renew his energy, and then go to top left or maybe top right. We don't know which one is going to be blocked soon. But for now, Eternity has the advantage. He has everything they need. Let's see what they're going to do. In the meantime, you can see the guys from Eternity, they're trying to climb. They're trying to go to the top of the platform, but you can see the precast super strong precast from the Eternity, and they are not being able to go through the corridor. So it's pretty hard for you to climb these corridors because they are too small. And if you have Dorans and some dancers, like a lot of dancers actually, the Eternity does, it's really hard for you to go up and climb. So you need to maybe go around, send some players from the front, and then send most of the majority of your force on the back line, try to surprise them. Also, you can also use Oblivion to pass through them, just freeze them and rush through and aim for the horn. And you can see that the horn is going to get the tower now, and then they need to move as fast as possible. Because the same thing that Luciron did, it looked like the Ophelia is also doing. He's just standing on top of the tower, and you can see the HP already. It's already half HP, so she needs to renew his energy, otherwise she's going to lose the horn again. So let's see what she's going to do. Okay, she renewed his energy, but HP is still very low. So she needs to go top left now or top right. Let's see what is the next movement. You can see the guys from Caps is still outside trying to fight for his life, because the guys from Eternity just spawn camping there. As soon as the Caps is spawn, Eternity is just killing them. So it's pretty hard for them to do anything. And now on your screen, guys, you are seeing the Valk again, and just pay attention on their HP, okay? HP is still half, even though the Dora is on inside her. So what she needs to do now is move, because if she stay here, she maybe lose the Valk just by not having enough HP, not having enough energy, because I don't think Dora will be able to sustain her fast enough. So let's see what they're going to do. Another very important thing to say here, guys, because we are already reaching the 5 minutes mark, and the 5 minutes mark starts a new thing on the map. And every single point is double now. So as soon as we hit the 5 minutes mark, we can have a huge comeback for any guilds, because the point is going to be double. So if you are getting 20k by just killing one Dracula, now you're gonna get 40k. So this is a lot, and this makes a lot of difference. And you can see the HP from Ophelia getting dropped really quickly. The guys are trying to make her, it's trying to sustain her with the Dora, but you saw that there was not enough. So she had to teleport very quickly, and she need to activate the tower again. And check her HP, maybe it won't be enough. Let's see. Oof, just by a lick of time she was able to renew, but check her HP, guys. This is very dangerous. I don't think this is the best strategy if you are facing a very equal guild. I mean, if this was a fair fight, I don't think this would work, because their HP is just too low. So it's quite easy for just one very strong player to go there, do one, maybe two hits, and then steal the Valk, use the teleport, and then, well, it's very hard. Very risky, but it's working for this match. So it's all good for now. But let's see how this is going to play out. You can see Eternity has the priority in the middle again. They're already fighting for the Garm. Like I said, guys, Garm has a high priority in the last 5 minutes, because he can one-shot the Valk. And if you finish with the Valk, you're gonna get 200k points. So that's a lot. If this was a close match, that could be the difference here. And you can see they start to fight for the water now, and they already got the position again. They are killing Caps, and Caps trying to spawn on bot right. You can see on top right of the screen and bot right of your screen, but I don't think this is going to be enough. And you can see the water elemental got killed. Now we have 3 more to go. You can see also the guys from Eternity just got the position on the fire one. The Caps is still trying to fight. You can see they are coming from the bottom right, and they are trying to get him, but I don't think they will be able. Maybe unless you can see Lullaby trying his best. Same thing for Verdun, but I don't think they will be able. But Crazy Free to Play is still trying here. Maybe he got less hit. I could say, well, no, he wasn't able to. But in the meantime, you saw how I get the Earth totally by free. So the elemental, most of them is dead. The only one alive is the wind. In the meantime, you can see Ophelia HP getting depleted again, guys. Her HP is extremely low. Let's see what is the next movement. And now on your minimap, you can see there is only 2 towers up, 2 towers that you can actually move around. So if you are Caps, All you have to do is go to top right, stay on the tower because the guys from Eternity, they need to move. They will activate this one, but they need to go to top right, otherwise they're just going to lose it by just not having enough energy to do anything. So we are already on 2 minutes mark, guys, and the difference in points is just too high. And you can see the HP for Ophelia is getting a little bit higher now because the daughter was able to sustain her a little bit. She was able to heal her a little bit. This is a very important strategy if you are also learning this, how to play this map, guys. Dorans can heal the Valks, okay? So it's very important that you put a Doran on the Valk party, okay? I'm not sure if you guys are using the raid system or just the party system, but if you're using the raid system, you can just move the Doran around. Doesn't matter whoever gets the Valk, you just move the Doran around and get the HP up. Because without a Doran, the guys from Eternity would have lost the Valk a long time ago. And you can see that a lot of Oblivion getting dropped, a lot of red statue getting dropped, and you can see also a lot of plants getting dropped. You can see the precast from the genetics of the precast from the dancers. It's really hard for you to go up, and more red statue getting dropped here. And you can see Rushiron, you can see Lucis, you can see Bled just standing on the front line, and the poor guys from the caps are not being able to go up the corridor. In the meantime, you can see the Horn just standing there, just like it was nothing. Nothing is happening. I'm just here, and that's it. In the meantime, another thing here was spawned, and they are fighting there. The guys from Eternity is still fighting there. They're not only defending the Valk, but they are also fighting for the Garmin in the middle. And you can see they're still wiping here. Verdas is trying to go up, but not being able to. Narazuma also spawned here, but he's quickly getting killed. Cardel's also trying to go up, but not enough, guys. Pretty hard. You need to maybe go around. Just try to go around. You saw some pretty big names here. Just try to go around, try to surprise them, come to the backside, because going front to front against a stronger team like this one is not going to be enough. And GG, we have our first win by Eternity, guys. So 1-0 to Eternity. Congratulations to them. They play this perfectly. Wow, guys. You saw that this was pretty hard for Caps to do anything. I mean, they even try a different strategy. They were trying to move together. So they sent, it looked like 30 players to the first Dracula, and then they went to the second one. And after they killed the second and the third one, they started to go down and try to surprise the guys for Eternity, but was not enough. They were able to get the Valk. The only time they got the Valk was because Luchiron lost, because he was trying to move from one tower to other, and the tower just got blocked, and then like I said, he got stuck to the middle, and without HP he just lost the Valk. But Lily's, she did pay attention. She did saw the tower that was blocked and just moved to the tower, and as soon as she saw that she had nowhere to go, she lost to Ophelia, and Ophelia was able to just teleport. Now we have the difference in points and the difference in kills. Oh my god, guys, look at the difference in kills. 3.4k kills for Eternity against 176 for Caps. This is a complete domination. This is pretty hard for the guys from Caps to do anything, but at least they were able to get at least 10% of the points. I mean, a little bit less than of 10% of the points of Eternity, but the difference in power is just too big. So they will have to come with a completely different strategy if they want to get more points, at least to make this a little bit more competitive. Like I said, maybe they can send their A team to map B, and the map B go to team 1. And now we have the top players from Eternity, guys. The Horberry was UF Pirate, the Apex Hunter, which is the killer, was Howe. We have also Evoli, who was unstoppable, which means he got most kills without dying. We also have the Healing, which was Mobius, the Harvest Monarch, Ragnarok, the Horbearer, Lilies from the side of the Caps. So you can see the bottom side is the Caps, guys. So the Apex and the Unstoppable was Forrest, who was the one that got most kill without dying. And Lilies Was the only one that actually got the horn. She was the only that went to the wrong tower. But it happens, guys. Sometimes you are just in too much pressure and you just want to move around as fast as possible, but was not enough. It's pretty hard. You can see the post matches, but we're gonna show you the post data very soon, okay? And we are back, guys. Guys, like always, guys, don't forget to drink water because this is very important, okay? And well, this is just the first map of the first semifinal. Caps has they need to change their game style. They need to change their mentality coming to the second map because you saw the difference in power. They cannot go toe to toe against Eternity like at all. They were not able to go for the horn. They were not able to fight for elementals. Maybe if they play as a stack as one guild and just focus in one place. If you want to go for elementals, just go for elementals. If you want to go for Draculas, just go for Draculas. If you want to go for the horn, send everyone to the horn. But well, before we continue, guys, this is our second gift code for the night. Don't forget to redeem Lock Up Flame Continuous. So we're gonna have 10 items, the one that you're gonna use on your accessory to lock in your the the line that you want to lock in before you roll again. Okay. Also, we're gonna have 600 diamonds, which is a currency that everyone's loved, everyone's needed because the store keep continuing growing and we need a lot of diamonds. So don't forget to redeem this one, guys. And if you don't know how to redeem, top right of your screen, click on rewards, scroll down, go for redeem, type up the code, and congratulations. Well, so Eternity brought a very different strategy from what I was seeing, guys. The fact that they were just standing on top of the stronghold, on top of the tower, is very different. Maybe this is a strategy that they are just prepared for the match against Caps because they are very superior against them. But guys, before we continue, we're gonna have our first live comment raffle. So this is the time, guys. This is going to be a very different one because, like I said, I have a bit of delay, so I'm gonna do a screenshot later, but I'm gonna wait for you to send. But either way, guys, don't forget to send your ID. Don't forget to send your server name, the username, and especially don't forget to send your message. Okay, you can send your message to your guild, to your favorite server, to your favorite player, to your favorite anything, guys. But send your good message. And if you are cheating for any other team, it doesn't matter if you are cheating for the Eternity or for Caps, just send a message to them. You can even send a message to Boba Cats, to Legion, it doesn't matter. Or if you are a player from the Tier B, you can even send to Moriarty's or LunchBox and any other guild from the Tier B because everyone here deserves it. So don't forget to send your message, guys. This is very important, okay? So let's wait a little bit now because I'm gonna keep checking the message, and very soon I'm gonna do the print screen. Okay, guys, so this is the time for the highlights. Let's see what was the best moments from the previous match. And we are back, guys. Just after watching these highlights, now we need to get ready for the second match. And this is going to be explosive because I'm sure that Cap's going to bring a completely different approach and they'll try something really, really different. Guys, about the raffle, just one thing that I want to say is I won't be showing on the stream, okay? I'm just going to send the information. Everyone that is sending them is going to send their message. I'm just going to collect all this information, send to production, and the production is going to select the winners. Okay. Uh, I'm not sure how many players are going to win as well, but the one thing I want to say is it's not me the one that is speaking. Okay, I'm just sending the information to the production, and the production is going to pick one or two or five. I'm not really sure. Okay, but this is all I want to say. Uh, guys, second match, this is very, very important because Eternity is already 1-0, and this based on the difference in power, Eternity is very confident. I mean, everyone should be very confident if they are on the same position because it was an easy match for them. So Caps, if they want to at least bring something different, they need to focus, just like I mentioned. Well, you saw that he cannot compete. Maybe 15 players from Eternity is enough to actually match all the 40 players from Caps. So all they need to do is keep the 40 players together. They need to do that. They can try some different strategy, some different approach. They can use their base respawn as point for her group, not a regular spawn, because there are a lot of spawn points on the whole map, and sometimes you are in a different spot in the map and you want to have group of 13, but you're spawning next to where you are dying, not on the base, which is the best possible way for you to spawn to have group a guild, because this is the only place that you're gonna say, guys, spawn your base, that people will actually spawn on their base. Because if you say just spawn anywhere, everyone's going to spawn all around the map, and it's going to be really, really bad for you to have group. And you saw there are a lot of players from Eternity just spread throughout the map, just killing guys that were spawning randomly, and this is really, really bad. So if you are the guys from Caps, I would recommend you to start to spawn on their base and just try to go again. It doesn't matter if you get wiped, just have group, go down as a team, play as a team. If you die, then you can actually spawn next to you. But if your guild is completely wiped, ask everyone to spawn in one spot. Ask them to spawn your base, because you need to try again. Do not keep trying to spawn all over the place because it's not working, and you're just going to get stressful, and because the difference in power is just that big. So we are just a few minutes away for the second match, guys, and this could be the last map of the night. Let's see if Eternity is going to confirm the strength, the favoritism, and see if they will be able to get to the grand finals, which is going to happen on Saturday. For those that are asking about Boba Cats and Legion, the match is going to happen in 2 days, okay, guys? It's going to happen on Thursday. So if you want to see Boba Cats, if you want to see Legion, don't forget, because they are going to play in 2 days. So now, like I said, guys, we have a delay on your stream. So just now I'm reading all the messages that you are sending on the YouTube. That's really good, guys. I'm seeing a lot of messages. I'm seeing people just cheering for Eternity, for Boba Cats, LunchBox. That's amazing. LunchBox is a very good guild from Tier B. We also see some players from Sakura Vows, players from all over the servers. Garden 5, some pretty old players here. First anniversary, Trevo. Oh, this is really, really good, guys. Keep sending the message, because I mean, not now because it's already over, but I hope that you kept sending all of the messages, because we're gonna send to the production very soon. So let's see, I'm even seeing some players from Eternity sent message here, so they are not very concentrated in the game. They are just also watching the stream, which is very, very good, guys. Welcome, welcome. Everyone's welcome here. Doesn't matter if you are playing the game, and it's very important that you actually watch the stream as well, because there are a lot of good rewards that the production has prepared for you. and we want everyone to be able to participate, even the players that are playing the game now. So I'm seeing very good names here. I saw Bobão, I saw Vikings, Painkiller, Yatokun, Old Zero, Hasquel, Markowski. A lot of good players. Elimak. I saw Andromeda in the beginning as well. So shout out to everyone that is on this chat. Shout out to every guild here, guys. I just saw a message here asking if we can watch Kitsune against LunchBox, but that's not up to me, guys. This is from the production, and at least for now, we're just watching the Tier A tournament. Okay, today and Thursday is going to be only the Tier A, but on Friday we're gonna have the finals from the Tier B, so you will be able to see the two finalists from the Tier B. I mean, I already have my guess. Who is going to be the final, but I cannot say. But I really hope that the Tier B is also very, very good, because I know the teams that are playing there, and two of the teams are very, very good, very strong, but one of them is the favorite, and I'm really looking forward to watch them play, because they're really good. They have some pretty good players. Keep drinking water, guys. Very, very important. And now we are back to the game, guys. This is the second match. So you can see the strategy. Let's see if the strategy is going to be different now. You can see the blue dots are already going to the middle, which means the blue dot is eternity, and the red dot is the guys from Caps, and they're doing the same strategy. You can see they are just giving up the middle completely and just going for the Dracula first, and they are trying to fight the guys from Eternity on bot right, on the Dracula the bot right. Let's see if they will be able to win the Dracula there, because Draculas are very, very important. And what is happening? Eternity is just giving up the horn. They're just pulling the Valkyrie to the left side. This is a very different strategy we are seeing here, guys. They're just looting the Valkyrie to a different place. They just do not want the Valkyrie, just looting her. Oh, they look like they're just going to get the Valkyrie to the tower, kill her there, and just insta get the tower. This is a different strategy, definitely a different strategy. Let's see if they will be able to actually lure the Valkyrie until the spot, because I've never seen anything like that. In the meantime, you can see the guys from Caps just trying to move and try to clash them. A lot of players on the bot right yet, so they are just losing a lot of time there for some reason. But this is where the respawn need to start, guys. You can see the guys from Caps is to spread into the map. You can see they are on the bot right and mid left. So it's pretty easy for a stronger guild like Eternity to just win against them. So let's see what they're going to do now, because the horn, no one got the horn yet. You can see the Eternity is still defending the horn, but they did get the horn. They just defend the Valk at the moment. They're just keeping wiping the guys from Eternity. They're just coming to them, but for some reason, no one won the horn. No one won that job. And you can see the Valk is still running, and she's just following the guys on the bot left now. And they're trying to bring her to the bot left tower. In the meantime, you can see Sorb is already unstoppable. They got 20 kills. So very, very strong. Let's see if they will be able to actually move around now. And let's see if someone will get the Valk, because this is what we want, right? We want someone getting the Valk, fighting for the Valk. Let's see what they're going to do, guys. You can see that no one got the Valk yet. The guys from Caps is fighting pretty hard to get near the Valk, but in the meantime, no one got. And now, for the first time, we have Storvin getting the Valk, but the first movement that he did was the group summon. Let's see if Storvin is going to do the same strategy that he did on the last map, which was staying on top of the tower, stay there for the whole map, or if he's trying to move. It looks like he's just standing there. The guys from Cat is trying to fight, they're trying to go up, but they're getting wrecked by the guys from Eternity. And you can see the majority of the guys from Caps is together. They are together here, but even then they are not being able to push the guys from Eternity. And you can see that all of them are coming from one side only. You can see on your minimap they're all coming from the top side. If they spread and start to come from the bottom is completely empty. So this is where they need to pay attention. This is not what they need to do. And now you can see some players from the Caps trying to go around and trying to go up from the bottom side, but I don't think this will be enough. In the meantime, you have a better view now how the Caps is getting wrecked by the Eternity guys. It's only one, maybe two parties from Eternity, and they are being able to hold the majority of the guys from Caps. And the Caps is trying to push now. They are reviving and they are pushing. And you can see a lot of fields from the Genetic. They are using some Blink on the top side. Let's see if they will be able to crush the defense from the Eternity guys. But it looks like they are not being enough. And you can see a huge meteor from a mage that we cannot see the name. But they were able to wipe everyone from the Caps guild. So pretty hard defeat from them, but they cannot give up. They need to respawn. They need to spawn together because they need to move together. And you can see they spawning on the same spot, and they are trying to pinch the enemy, but they're not being able to go up the stairs. They're not being able to go up the corridor. And the point is already getting out of control. Too many difference in point already. So it's pretty hard for them to actually go through this. Let's see what they're going to do now. And you can see the guys from Cap is still trying to move. In the meantime, you can see the Valky just standing there. Actually, the Valky got swapped 2 times very quickly because of the lack of HP. It was just like we mentioned, guys. As soon as you lose the energy, you're just going to lose the Valky, and Torb just lost the energy. And then Ophelia was able to insta-get the Valky back, and now Ophelia has the Valky. Let's see what is the next movement. You can see the guys from Cap just giving up the Valky now and trying to move to the middle. And this is where the unity need to work. If they cannot fight for the Valk, just go for the middle, and that's it. You can see they were able to get the Fire Elemental. Chimagu was able to get the Fire Elemental. And they are trying to move to the middle. They will try to get all the elementals. And I think this is the best course of action from them, because they are not being able to get the Valk. Like, they are not being able to get near the Valk. So just let the Valk be. Let them stay there forever, but let's fight for elemental. Let's try to get some points. Let's try to make more points than the last time. And you can see they're trying to fight here on the earth, and they're being able to actually wipe the guys from Eternity here. So maybe they will be able to get there, but you can see the guys from Eternity trying to come here, but Pulse was able to actually steal the earth. In the meantime, you can see the HP from Ophelia is already depleting really quickly. Let's see if she will be able to survive here. And you can see the Tuna Bell having some work here. Dora is trying to keep the Valk alive. In the meantime, you can see the guys from Caps is just basically in the middle, and this is where they need to be, guys, because they are not being able to go for the Valk. So let's at least win in one front. Let's play together, let's stack together. If it's not for the Valk, let's get the Elemental. Let's try to fight for the Fenrir. And maybe when we get the Fenrir, we can try to let's hit the Valk. And you can see they are also going for the Draculas, which is a very important objective in the map. And they're moving on the top side. They have one party going for the Horn, but everyone else is just moving to the Draculas on the top left. They are trying their best there. In the meantime, you're seeing on your screen the bottom left of the minimap, which is the Valk. And you can see some of the players are trying to come here, but definitely not enough. They're just getting. It was only Sushi Boy, but it was not enough for him to do anything here. And you can see Thor already got 20 kill streak. So good job by Thor. Thor is playing amazing, a Warlock this time. He is very well known by playing some different classes, but this time he's going for the meta because the Eternity need them. They need him. They need the strongest player to actually play the strongest class in the meta, and the strongest class in the meta is definitely Warlock. I mean, Warlock is amazing, right, guys? I know that we have a lot of Warlock lovers here, so let's see. And now you can see the guys from Caps is going back for the Valk, guys. You can see this time they're trying to do the pins strategy. They have at least 3 parties going from the bottom and everyone else coming from the top side. You can see there's two trying to go up the corridor, but they're getting killed on the spot. You saw this Oblivion getting dropped on the left of your screen, and you can see the defense is just killing people right and left. But you saw one player just pass through. Let's see if they will be able to steal the Valk, because this is all you need. But the guys from Eternity just used the teleport because she was losing their HP too fast, and she also used the teleport. And now you can see the bot right of your screen. The Valk is completely full again because she just changed the location, and she also just get to the tower. So now the guys from Cap is trying to move, but they need to anticipate this movement, guys. They need to anticipate this move, so they do not need to move all the way around the map, because as soon as they do that, you saw the group recall, which is really quickly, super fast for the guys from Eternity to just create the strategy again, to just keep the precast again. And you saw Cardell's trying to go up, but got insta-kill by the guys from Eternity. And you are seeing Storm here doing the precast basically by himself to his party, and he's keep killing, but the guys from Cap is passing through. Let's see if they will actually try to get the Valk now. You're seeing a lot of good names going for the Valk. The Valk is just standing there. She started to lose HP, but I don't think this is going to be enough. In the meantime, you're seeing Storm just keeping the pressure, just using the Meteor and all the Comet and Dragon Breath from the Mutant Dragon, and just getting a lot of kills here. And there is another fight happening in the middle, guys. And someone just got the Garm. We don't know who, but some guild just got the Garm in the middle. Let's see who was able to get there. In the meantime, you can see on the bot right of your screen, the guys from Cap is trying to move because they want to go around and try to surprise the guys from Eternity on the horn. And now we are seeing the image of the wind, but no one is hitting the wind, looks like. And now the guys from Cap just get here, and the guys from Eternity look like they're not really going for the objective. They're just trying to kill the guys from Caps and avoid, make them do not get the elementals. Look like the objective is only killing, not actually getting. So it's a different approach, because it looks like they want to have some fun as well. And you can see that the elemental is already killing every single player that is getting next to her. In the meantime, you can see Mog is just come next to the elemental, and I don't see who was able to get the elemental. It looked like it was Mog, but you are able to see. In the meantime, you saw the blue, which is the water element, is getting spawned, and the Caps is getting there. And you can see Mukamito is getting here and is already using his red statue. And look how beautiful is this red statue. Because this is not the tier 1, guys. This is the tier 2, or maybe the tier. I think this is the tier 2 red statue, which is very, very powerful. Now this is the tier 1, which has a very different image, a very different sprite. And now you can see the Caps is fighting pretty hard, but I don't think the attempt is going to give them the elemental for free, and they just focus the elemental now, and the elemental just got killed. We don't know who got the elemental, but it was a pretty fierce fight. In the meantime, the horn is just standing there. You see the Nescau is trying to steal the Valk, but he's just a Doran. Let's see if he'll be able to last hit, and he just got killed. Poor Nescau was not be able to do anything, guys. In the meantime, you can see the Valk is still standing there, just like, well, I'm the boss, no one can hit me, and that's it. And you can see only one party from the Caps is also trying to get the tower. But the big fight is happening in the middle at the moment. To see Bugal getting a 10 killing streak. In the meantime, Ophelia just used the teleport again because she was already out of energy. And you see Moggs got the fighting elemental. Let's see who is going to get the earth now. It looks like Ophelia isn't even using the recall yet because I don't think she needed. So she's just standing on top left of the pillar. Let's see if she will use the skill to actually renew her energy. In the meantime, the fight in the middle just continues. You can see they are fighting in all fronts. The guys from Caps is just getting killed all over again. So they need to regroup, guys. They need to regroup again if they want to have success here. Otherwise, they're just going to get killed and get a respawn kill. and just keep getting respawn kill until the end of the map. They need to regroup, they need to spawn maybe on their base, because you can see on the minimap, guys, they are not spawning on their base. Now you can see two dots leaving their base, but only two of them. Everyone else is just spawning next to where they are dying, and there are some very strong DPS from Eternity just spawn camping there. They're getting killed all the time. And you can see the bottom of the screen, Sorb is holding everyone for caps again. And you can see even some different sigils getting used here, guys. And you can see the difference in the power already. You can see now the caps, guys, they are trying their best. You see majority of the players are concentrating on the top side of your screen, but you're not seeing. And the other half is just spawning on the bottom. And both of the sides are just getting completely shut down. So what they need to do here, if you cannot go for any side, just abandon the Valk, just give them the security that they think that, okay, no one is here, so we can send all the players to the other side, and then you come back, you're really strong, and then you can steal the Valk. But because if you keep forcing the same spot all over again, you won't be able to do anything, guys. They won't be able to do anything. So what they need to do here is abandon the Valk, go to the middle. Then Eternity will try to contest you in the middle, and then as soon as you see they're coming to the middle, then you die, spawn, go for the Valk. This is the best strategy they can do at the moment, because they literally cannot fight any front here. And you can see now they start to spread again, because they are focused on the Draculas, which is a very good strategy, by the way. In the meantime, the Horn is just not getting contest at all. So what they need to do is keep doing this. Now go for the pen here. As soon as you get the pen here, next to the pen here, the guys from Eternity will try to contest you, and then you move around, and then go for the Valk again, and let's see if they will be able to do anything. You can see Circus free to play just got one shot by Howie. Same thing for Pulse, for Nathan. Lily is just trying for her life. Morgan just growing for her. So it's a pretty hard fight for caps here at the moment, guys. In the meantime, you can see the guys from Eternity are in position in the middle, but they're just rushing one by one. They cannot do that. They need to play together. They need to go together. So the first thing that they need to do is contest the middle. They need to win. As soon as they wipe Mukamito here, they can start to move, but it was not fast enough, and Tora already got the guard. And now there's only 4 minutes on the clock. So what is the next move for them? They need to go, they need to actually keep going to the middle, because there will be another guard. There will be another guard. So they need to be there as soon as the guard is spawned. So as soon as the guard is spawned, they can insta-kill the guard and then move to the Valk. But it doesn't look like this is what they're doing. Looks like they're still trying to compete in all fronts. You can see they have a lot of players trying to go for wind. Some of them are trying to go for water, and some of them even try to go for horn. Which is a bad movement, because you cannot spread your guild, you cannot split your guild like that, especially against a very strong team like Eternity. And you can see Caps is getting killed, and you can also see Mukamita and Thor on the screen, and they are just one-shotting everyone here. Oblivion got dropped here and was able to hold the whales from the Eternity a little bit, but that was definitely not enough. And you can see Thor is already killing everyone, and there is no one able to survive. And it looks like the water is going to the way of Eternity, unless the guys from Caps can somehow get the last hit. 2 minutes on the clock, guys. 1 minute for the spawn of the Garb. This is the last Garb of the map. And you can see the guys from Eternity just moving around, they're getting into position, but the guys from Caps is also coming here. They cannot go for it. Just get in position for the guard, guys. Just get in position for the guard. Just regroup first, move slowly. If you go too fast, you're just going to get killed by the waves from the Eternity. Just stay in the middle, start to drop the sigils, and then you start to move, but slowly. You don't need to rush. Just wait a little bit. For some reason, they're just going for the horn now, because they think it's safe for them to go. But They need to remember the Horn still have the teleport, guys. They still have the teleport, so this is a very, very bad movement. And you can see they start to fight the Horn in the middle, but Ophelia still has the teleport. She can insta-teleport now. She's seeing the guys, and as you can see, she insta-teleport, so easy, easy evade from the Ophelia. Great job by them, and now they're gonna get the Garm, and also going to get the tower for free. So I don't think this was a very good movement by the guys from Caps, but at least they tried. And you can see the HP for Ophelia is getting depleted really quickly. I don't think she'll be able to survive this. Let's see. Oh, she actually... Okay, she still has a little bit of energy. Maybe the daughter will be able to keep her alive. But now you can see, the guys from Eternity is just ignoring the Horn. You can see only two parties here defend the Horn. In the meantime, you can see a lot of players in the middle, and you can see a lot of red dots in the middle as well. They try to fight for the gun because this is the last time for them to do this. But like I said, if they had this position earlier, maybe they would have the advantage. But now it's too late, and Thor again got the gun, and now it's GG, guys. So I don't think the guys from Caps can do anything. Like, I mean, they already lost, but they at least could try to contest the Horn, try to get the Horn one time, maybe two times, but I don't think this will be enough. And, well, at least they try. They try to bring a different strategy. They try to bring a different approach, but the third was the one that surprised me with this static Horn. Because, like I said, no one, I never saw anyone using this strategy before, and it's very risky. It's very complicated, but either way, they won. It works. Congratulations to the winners. Eternity. We have our first grand finalist. Congratulations, guys. And we are back for, oh man, another review, another very secure victory by the guys for Eternity. It was another bit down, unfortunately. The Caps wasn't able to do anything against this very, very strong powerhouse on Eternity. But I think everyone was expecting this kind of result. I was hoping that the guys from Caps was able to bring something different, something that would at least surprise the Eternity guys, because you can do something different here, guys. Like I said, you can play the Horn a little bit better, you can play the map a little bit better, but it's very hard when you are inside the game and you are getting spawn kill like they are doing. But either way, congratulations to them. I really hope to see an amazing grand finals. I know that Eternity is amazing. They are the top 1-2 guilds in the whole server. They have been for a long time now, and they never won a tournament. So maybe this is the time for them to do it. Maybe this is the time for them to actually win a tournament ahead. I'm really looking forward to see them playing in the grand final, which is going to happen on Saturday, and it's going to be a best of 3 as well. Okay. Guys, even though the match is already over, we still have a few codes, a few raffles to go. So don't leave the stream yet. Stay here for a little bit while, okay? We're also going to have the post data match, which we will see the amount of kills, the assistance, the Horn, and the best players in the match as well, okay? So don't leave the stream yet. I'm just watching and see the messages on the chat, and I'm seeing a lot of Boba Cats fans here. Oh, well, and now we have the frags. Guys, look at the frags. You can see the amount of time of the Horn. Again, Lilies was able to get the Horn. I think this was the first match. Yes, this was the frags from the first match. You can see Ophelia got 121 kills and didn't die a single time. Lucian also got a lot of kills. Thor got 45 kills, Moggs over 100. Look at the amount of kills of how he got. That was amazing. But what surprised me was the no death Mukamito, because Assassin is a class that gets kills a lot because you need to go in, and it's pretty hard for you to do anything. On the side of Caps, you can see that Sushi Boy died, wow, almost 60 times. That was a little bit sad. But that shows how determined he was to actually get the points and try their best. And at least he tried. He was getting killed all the time, but at least he tried to do something different. But it was definitely not enough. So a very easy win for the guys from Eternity. But congratulations to both guilds for at least put up the show. Caps for at least trying here. Let's see if we're gonna have the post-match data for the second. And these are the top players from both guilds, guys. This is also I think this is for the first match as well. Yes, I'm quite sure this is for the first match. So you can see the UF Pirates. So we already saw this. We saw also Lily's getting the horn on the first one. I wasn't able to see who got the horn on the second match because it was too fast. As soon as they lost the horn, they got back with if I remember correctly, was Ophelia. Yes, I think Ophelia got the horn on the second map, so it was pretty quickly. Anyway, guys, these are the post-match data, and we are back here for the. I think we're gonna have another raffle. I need to confirm with production, but stay tuned, guys, because we still have a few things to say, a few things to watch, and a few things to win as well. I'm sure that everyone wants to win a raffle. I don't think we're gonna have any more codes now, Jesus Fabiano. I think we got all the 2 codes, but we're gonna have more codes on the next map, or the next match, which is going to happen in 2 days. So stay tuned, okay? But we're gonna have the raffle very soon. And maybe this is your time to win. So Eternity winning here, guys. I think it was expecting. I think they had over 90% of chancing of the bets inside the game. But now we have the second live comment raffle. So again, guys, you need to follow the rules, okay? If you do not follow the rules, the production is not going to pick you up, okay? So don't forget to send your ID, your server name, your username, and send your message. The message can be anything. You can cheer for your guild, you can cheer for your friend, you can cheer for your girlfriend, for your boyfriend, for a husband, wife, it doesn't matter, guys. Just cheer for someone, send your best message. Remember, this is not me, the one that is picking up the guys, okay? I'm not the one that is going to show. It's going to be the production. So, well, send the message and I'll keep waiting here. And remember, guys, I have 2 minutes delay, so it's going to take a while for me to actually read all the messages, okay? And I'm just seeing the message now that you are sending about the scores. Yeah, poor Sushi. He tried his best. I mean, he really did. And I know that, well, Sugar play against Eternity, and on the previous match, it was pretty hard as well. We got stomped, and I know the feeling. I got killed several times. They are too strong. So guys, keep sending the message. This is very, very important, okay? The production is going to pick up the winners very soon. It looks like it's going to be 5 winners, okay? And now we're gonna have the last raffle, guys. Last raffle, so it's two raffles. So the last raffle is going to give you 20 US dollar from the 1-1. 1-1 is the platform that we already talked about. They are the main sponsor for our tournament, and they are the #1 top-up platform in the whole world. So this is very, very good if you want this, okay? So don't forget to send the message, because I'm sure that everyone wants to top up a little bit. And guys, I cannot sing Fresno at the moment, okay? I cannot sing Fresno. And I'm seeing that people already sending messages for the first raffle. Remember, it's 2 raffle. So don't forget to send the message, okay? And it's the same thing, guys. Your ID, server name, username, and send your message, your cheer message, okay? To your favorite team, favorite guild, favorite server, favorite person, doesn't matter. Just send a message. And I'm seeing already people from Sakura Vows sending messages, people from Seasons, people from Eternity, people from Sugar. That's really good. It's really good to see some different guilds still on the chat here, guys. Not only the winners, not only Eternity, not only Boba Cats, Legion, and Caps. And also the Lunchbox player, I think is the same from the last one, Old Zero. Or we have player from the first anniversary as well. Keep sending the message, guys. Remember, it's to raffle back to back. It's very important that you keep sending the message non-stop, okay? Good job. Keep sending the message, guys. The production is going to very soon take a screenshot, and then they're gonna pick up 5 players. Okay, guys, this is very, very important. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of cheer outs here. And here we have, guys, the Lock Cup Grand Finals already. We already have our first Grand Finalist, which is Eternity. And now we're going to have the second semifinal very soon, which is going to be between Boba Cats and Legion. And I'm sure that this match is going to be a little bit closer. I mean, Boba Cat is the favorite to win, but Legion is very strong. And I know that Freddy has been putting a lot of hours into the game. We also have Impurity there that is doing an amazing job with his Warlock. And now I have my hopes there. Okay. And now, guys, let's get ready because very, very soon we're gonna have the very soon now, right? We still have 2 days for the second semifinal, but we have the tournament schedule preview here on your screen now. We already have the top 32 to 16, 16 to 8, 8 to 4, and today is October 21. We had our first semifinal. So in 2 days, October 23, is going to happen the second semifinal, which is going to be between Boba Cats and Legion. And also on Friday, so don't forget, guys, we're gonna have live stream on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, okay? Because Friday is going to be the first finals, which is going to be on the Tier B teams, guys. We have 2 very strong teams there. I need to check who won between LunchBox today, but if I remember correct, LunchBox was the favorite to win. And we're also going to have Moriarty's on October 23. So if you are a Moriarty fan, don't forget to check them because everyone needs their energy. Everyone needs a lot of cheers, okay? The production just said to me that we're gonna have first winners on the first raffle, the one that we did during the first and the second map. And now, guys, I want to say special thanks to 1-1 and special thanks to Joymaker, especially to 1-1, which is our main sponsor for this tournament. And they are the top up platform in the whole world. And if you do not know them, please go to their website, check the price, because they are very trustworthy. And they, like I said, they are the #1 in the whole world because everyone knows them, everyone using them, and they are our main sponsor as well. So let's help them a little bit, okay? And also Joymaker, which is a partner from Gravity and one of the owners of this game. So thank you for making this happen. It was a huge pleasure to be with all of you. It was amazing, guys. I'm really happy to actually casting here again, and I really hope for the next semifinal to be a little bit closer because I want to see some different strategy. I want to see people going toe to toe. I want to see a close match and maybe a third match as well. Okay. Thank you again, guys. I'm still seeing all the messages that you guys are sending. I really hope that everyone wins, or at least most of you wins the raffle. And I want to say thank you to all players that joined this stream today, all the players that sent the message. And I hope to see everyone in 2 days. I hope to see everyone on Legion against Boba Cat's match. Have a great night, and I see you on Thursday.